Live, local, late breaking. This is KEZI 9 News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Megan Higgins. Sweet Home's only assisted living facility is set to close in a few months. Startling news for the seniors who live there and staff. Samaritan Health Services made that announcement on Tuesday, and KEZI 9 News reporter Sarah Hurwitz is live in the studio after speaking with residents of the Wiley Creek community. It is our top story here at 11. Sarah?
Well, Megan, it's certainly a heavy blow for the more than 40 residents who call Wiley Creek community home, a place that residents feel comfortable with, close friendships and much needed care. But Samaritan Health Services says it was a tough decision to make the switch and turn the beloved facility into an alcohol and drug treatment center for Linn and Benton counties.
This is me and my aunt were a year apart.
Reflecting on a full life framed around the photos and the people who mean the most to 89-year-old Jack Carper.
And this one here is my mother.
Snapshots like this one of Carper and his son Gary, the same son who sits with him in his room filled with his belongings Wednesday night.
We decided to put me here because they couldn't be with me all the time. And I just love the place.
But Carper's room at Wiley Creek Community and Sweet Home will soon be empty of his chair and portraits. A Samaritan Health Services announced its closure Tuesday.
I think it's ridiculous. I don't see any reason for closing this place.
Well, I thought, what am I going to do? You know, because I didn't have time to notify any of my children to come, because they all live away. Nobody lives here. And it just was a surprise.
A similar sentiment from 91-year-old Mary Ripley, sitting with her friends who stopped by when they heard the news about the closure.
I was going to ask them, are they going to pay to move my furniture if I have to move out?
The idea that we're displacing was never lost. Again, the choice of picking and identifying services that we are not providing and the idea that we need to provide them creates hard decisions for us.
Marty Cahill, the CEO of Samaritan Lebanon Community Hospital, says the decision was based on providing drug and alcohol treatment services in Linn and Benton counties, an area he says is lacking. The Wiley Creek community, the best fit given available resources.
The difficult discussion and decision was that was a place that we owned, that it was a place that could house the 15 patients in an inpatient facility, and then be able to provide the services that wrap around that as well.
A building providing the framework for friendships and care for 44 seniors, soon to be a different type of help for those struggling with addiction, but still home to Jack Carper and others, at least for a little while longer.
I'm just going to do what I have to do. I don't know what that is yet.
And Cahill says that they will work with all of the residents to place them in the new assisted living facilities and also work with about 30 employees who will lose their jobs. There's no timeline on when residents must be out. Live in the studio, Sarah Hurwitz, KEZI 9 News.